Hey guys, so I'm going to walk around a little bit while I'm doing this because I'm just watching a video about people who do therapy for people, and some of the stuff that we can sometimes get accused of. Let me sit here, it's going to be better actually. So this is the fundamental problem we have. As somebody that's been practicing learning about oneself and learning about how I can actually be as best use as I possibly can to any individual that I'm actually giving help to. And also when I try to do a cast, I try to do the same in my cast, is try to, how will I put this? Try to give information without being too emotionally charged and involved with the process. Now, the same goes when you're giving therapy to somebody. What you need to be is as neutral as possible, which can sometimes seem like you're being a little bit cold. But if I become emotionally involved with their story too much, then I'm not able to see what's really going on, to see how they're feeling about themselves, and to see how they're actually reacting to certain aspects of their story, so I can best guide them out of the turmoil and into a much better place of reflection so that they can actually understand themselves with more kind eyes. So, God, you'll be going on a broach a subject here which I'm most probably going to get some flack for. One of the words I hate is victim. Saying one is a victim is empowering the perpetrator against you. I do not condone the acts of violence, rape, child abuse. I don't condone any of them. I think they're horrific things to do to somebody. But I don't believe you should ever call the person which these things have happened to as a victim. What I believe is that they've had a violent act put on them. They had elements of their choice removed from them by the overbearing qualities of the individual that did this to them via strength, psychological drama, and also some people use threats vocally, physically, to manipulate an individual into doing what they want them to do. So I believe that calling oneself a victim when you had no choice, you weren't a victim. You were somebody that had something wrong doing to you. What you need to do is say, somebody has committed a violent act on me, and that person tried to victimize me, and I refuse to be a victim. I'm going to be an activist, and I'm against this crime, and I'm going to seek out the person who did this, and I'm going to get justice. See, by saying you're a victim, you've taken the role that you had no power at all. You just had power removed from you at the time. You can regain the power now and use that to benefit humanity. So as a therapist, as a person, as somebody that sometimes has to listen to people's stories and how they view themselves, God, we could be so powerful as a race of people if we stop taking the victim card. I know it's a difficult thing to say, and you can say that because how do you know what's happened to me? You don't know what's happened to me in my life. You don't know who I am. I've not really told everybody my whole story and all of the things that have gone on in my life. I've dealt with my problems and I've moved forward, and I've dealt with the things that have happened to me and I've moved forward. And I look at my life and I think to myself, I'm not a victim of anything that I've not chosen to not react against. It was my weakness that I let myself have some bad things happen to me. It was my lack of self-knowledge, my lack of strength, my lack of knowing that I could have defended myself better. So here's to us, stop being victims and to become activists. Use that pain and use those things that have happened to you and become a balanced individual and not allow those people which have done bad stuff to you in life to actually ruin the rest of your life. Here's to start in this Christmas with new selves, new ideas of what we could actually be and how we can be more powerful and better people with that. And people say to you, it's not easy. If it was easy, the easiest route is to drink, take drugs, to medicate yourself, and to give up on life. That's the easy way. The hard way is to stand up, to fight, to be strong, to represent, and to stand out and to say, this is not the behavior I condone, and this happened to me, and I'm going to stand up for all the other victims. This recently happened in Hollywood with the Me Too campaign, which I support, but I do think as well that we also, as the victims, need to also take some part of the responsibility. And we need to also say, the reason why this happened to me is because of this. Because if we can't also stand up and say, the reason why this happened to me is because of X, Y, Z, and because I wasn't strong enough, or I was so desperate to get a job position, or I was in a bad situation, or whatever, the bad choices you made that led you up to that point are as equally responsible as the horrible person that did that to you. I don't condone what they did to you. It's disgusting. But at the same time, your choices were so narrowed, you'd made a bad choice as well. Sometimes people are raped. Now, that's different. You did. There's no choice in that. You were attacked. You were usually abused. You were violently attacked. That's disgusting. But for somebody that says, if you sleep with me, you'll get a promotion, you did have a choice. But the reason why you took that really bad choice is because your life was in such a bad place. And God bless you, you had to put yourself through that. And that's horrible to have done that and to feel that you've had to belittle yourself by using your body to get yourself into a position where you can actually better your life. That's wrong. That person should have given it to you because you deserved it. You obviously did deserve it and had the skill, but they just wanted to get their evil way with you, and they were using their position of power to manipulate you as an individual. That is so wrong. It's so wrong. It's just like, what the hell is wrong with people? So find your way. Love you, respect you. Have an amazing, amazing holiday. And please don't take offense to what I've said. Just really listen to my words. God, shall I put this out? Yes, I will. I just hope nobody takes it the wrong way. Thank you.